Hello guys and welcome back to Hot and Sweaty in the UK. Roma wasn't built in a day video. My name's Dave and you've come along to the Dave Goodger FM channel. I'm literally sweating as I'm doing this. It's Roma wasn't built in a day. It is episode 4 where we're going to be recapping everything that's happened in January. And touch wood, fingers crossed, I think we might be onto a good one here. So let's just have a quick look at how everything has gone on. Coming up here, it's the 30th of January now. We've blasted through January. It's been a busy old month, but we are having a live playthrough of the return leg of Parma. We played them early doors in the season, and so we've got it will be bottom versus top. Spoiler alert: we're top of the league. So let's just have a quick look how we are getting on. 3rd of January came up. It was Sampdoria after the 0-0 Rome derby you saw last time out. We had visitors, we had Sampdoria. Now this was again, we're keeping with the 5-2-3-0 formation, and they didn't get a shot on target. We only won 1-0. It was late on, but we pretty much dominated the game. We just couldn't put them to bed. So as I said with this, we knocked on the door all game. We just couldn't put it to bed. And it was in the 91st minute, Calafiori on the left, putting it back to Pastore, who feeds Veretout. And finally, we made the breakthrough. It was a 1-0 win. I had said last video that I'll take 1-0 to the end of the season. I'll take it if it means we win in every game. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't come true. But Roma win. So we moved on. We went on to the next. After that, we had a couple of interesting games back to back. We were away versus Inter. This was a big game. It was a big test. They were sitting second. We were sitting third. And it was another one with a late goal. The first half was very, very tight. Nothing really happened of note. It was a very even game. We had more shots, more on target, but it wasn't one-sided. It opened up in the second half a lot, but it's another one where against a big and important team, we've faced the test and we've come through at the other end. So just about on the hour mark, we had Villar on from their corner, feeding Vinicius Junior, beats his man, and then just driving at goal, finishing it off. That gave us the lead with 30 minutes to play. With just over 10 to play, Pastore knocks in the penalty. It was a penalty, and then in injury time, D'Ambrosio, he gets a consolation for Inter. It's the penalty was a penalty. He hacked him down, to be honest. I'm amazed he didn't get a red card for it. But it was a big game for us. It took us into second spot with a points advantage, riding on Juve's coattails at the time, which was good because up next we had Juventus. We were at home, and this is another one where I said I wanted 1-0s. We had action galore in this one. So with this one and it being Juve, I dropped down from the attacking. I was down at that balanced, hoping to be able to hold them in check and maybe move through the gears during the game. And they were on top. The first half they were on top. We were nowhere near. And then 5 minutes before half time, they finally got the breakthrough. Then on 10 minutes there, Juve taking the lead. Bonucci, a near post header from the corner. On 5 minutes before half time, Cuadrado on the right, poking it over, and Morata out jumps his marker, but give Juve the 2-0 lead. Made a change, pushed up to very attacking. Vinicius Junior just before half time, pulled one back with a fantastic little dink over. Second half, gave them a rollicking, gave them a roasting, pushed the line all the way up. Mkhitaryan responded fantastically, takes it to 2-2. 10 minutes after that, Mkhitaryan doubles his tally for the game. Brilliant ball in from Calafiori there, makes it 3. And then Spinazzola feeding Vinicius Junior to make it 4-2. We turned it around, 4 unanswered goals on us. But then with 2 to play, De Ligt down there right, our left, scoops past the tackle, and Dybala pushes it in the near post. We held on though. Fantastic result. That changing from the balance wasn't working. They raced to a 2-goal lead, needed to make a change, pushed the high line up, pushed it onto very attacking, and went for them rather than sit and wait for them and hope to nick a 1-0 like we have done maybe a couple of other games. This one I really needed to go for them, pushed it up, pushed the intensity up, had 4 unanswered goals from Juve to take a 4-2 lead, and then them sticking one back. Great turnaround, fantastic, brilliant from them. Gave us the lead in the Serie A. That was important. We needed to get that momentum building, take the top of the pile, and let them have to chase us. Let them have to match what we're doing. After that, we had the Italian Cup first round. It was Cagliari at home. So with it being the cup, although yes, I want to win everything I'm in, I did shuffle the pack a little bit up front. Young Ruben Providence, who are fans of Tony Jameson's Discord's channel and his Twitch stream, will be very familiar with Ruben. He had a start for us, and then a new look midfield of Gagliardini and Ottavio, 2 deadline or winter window transfers. And it was Providence who gave us the lead. Calafiori diving it over, and then Providence making himself a little room, and on the volley, a great finish. Into the second half, Spinazzola playing on the right, firing it over, and Gagliardini even firing in to make it a little bit more comfortable. 20 to play, Karsdorp trying to get more match fitness in there, feeding Vinicius Junior. He has been on lethal form for us, playing in that shadow striker role. And then in the last minute, almost cookie cutter finish here, Karsdorp feeding the runner through. This time it was Ottavio, and a lovely little dink over an oncoming keeper. Takes us into the second round. It's 4-0 finished. They had 3 on target, but it was as soon as that first goal went in, they was into crumbled really. And we go marching on. Once we're done there, we were back in the league action, and this one, we were on a little bit of a patch where we were I think the players were a little bit tired more than anything else. We went away to Bologna. Bologna was sitting in 4th spot, so there were no rollover. And they proved it here. They had a lot to say in this game. It was a tight and cagey affair, especially from us. We were back on the standard line. We were back on balanced. Mkhitaryan has been struggling recently with fitness and saying he needed a rest, so he's been dropped out. Juan Mata comes in on this one. Pellegrini's been playing the advanced playmaker role in those 3, dropping a little deeper to get the ball. And then that midfield duo of Gagliardini and Ottavio have been playing very, very well for us here. That said, first half was very, very tight. Not a lot happens at all. Second half is where all the action is. With 20 to play, they take their man down. Juan Mata fire it away there. But then inside the last 10 minutes, firing over, and Dominguez had just peeled away from his men. He totally lost his marker. The draw was probably a fair result. Yes, we had a better XG, 6 shots, 5 on target. They had 12 and 7. A lot of them were from distance or tame shots that that Paul Lopez saved quite comfortably. Quite disappointing though. Calafiori and Spinazzola both on 6.4s there. Not the performance I was really hoping for from them, especially Spinazzola. He's a big player at the club, but we didn't lose in previous times. I think Roma, when it was something like that, where we under the cosh, especially early part of the season, it looked like we may be struggling a little bit. That this we kept the point. One, Big Sam says respect the point. 1 point is better than none, And as it happens, this weekend, Juve played Milan. Milan won. So we kept that point, that advantage over them. After that, we had Cagliari. And this is another one where we needed to make changes, but then thought we had the game won, and it came back to bite me on the backside with it a little bit. This one was a case of managing the front line as best I can with this. Mkhitaryan and Mata, they're both knocking on a bit in years. Neither of them can really play 2 games in a row, especially in January where there's a lot of games played and there's not a lot of time in between them. So Mkhitaryan came in, Mata drops out, but Cagliari take the lead. The ball played over, and then that far post, Sotil totally unmarked, knocks it in. That lead didn't last long. Pellegrini beating Vinicius Junior, and a lovely shot from the edge of the area, fired its way at the post, and then just a few minutes later, Mkhitaryan this time feeding Vinicius Junior, and a great lob from the edge of the area gives us the lead. I thought we had it won with half hour to play and made a couple of changes, but with 20 to play, Zappa fires it across the keeper and rescues a draw from them. We just couldn't pull the victory out with it. We had more chances. We had the same amount on target. We just couldn't. 2 games in a row there that we just couldn't get the victory. Couldn't keep hold of the 3 points that we had. But as it happens, again, Juve are not doing very well. They lost to Torino in the Turin derby. They lost 1-0. So where we're dropping points but picking up 1, they're dropping points and losing. They're sitting 3rd now. So they're struggling. They're struggling. But we need to keep going step by step, one by one. After those, the fixtures now reset. We'll go back to the beginning and go through again. So it's Atalanta at home. Last time, first game of the season, we beat them 5-3. They took the lead. We came storming back. This was a completely different story, if I'm being brutally honest. We started balanced, took an early lead, and just sat back and let them come at us. They had more chances. They had more possession. We weren't interested. We were just batting them away, and taking the 1-0 win, which was nice. Yes, they had, say, 64% possession. Yes, they had probably nearly double our chances, but they weren't decent chances. They were all snatched chances that trickled through to the keeper or blazed over. They were not on top as much as the possession and chances dictate. It was a comfortable 1-0 victory, which I will take every single game to the end of the season, if it means that we are top of the pile at the end. We'll go through the goal, though. It was in the 5th minute. Mkhitaryan striding forward, getting to the end there, feeding Vinicius Junior. This has happened so many times, and then a rocket past the keeper. He had no chance. That Mkhitaryan to Vinicius Junior goal, it's becoming a bit of a habit. I love it. It's a great habit to have. But that was that. Let's say they had 14 shots. We had 8. They had 64 possession. I wasn't concerned at any point. We were comfortable. Yes, the previous 2 games have shown I can't sit on my laurels and do it. I didn't need to push on and attack more. They were just hitting the head against a brick wall. Mancini, Ibanez and Smalling, they played well. Caliafori and Karsdorp, I'd dropped Spinazzola, who'd been feeling tired. They did the job. The defensive worked. It was a clean sheet, and we moved on. After that, we had the Italian Cup quarterfinals. It was Benevento, who we drew earlier on in the season. We drew 1-1 with those. So a little bit of a measure of revenge was called for, and politely explained to the guys. This was very much a by-the-numbers regulation cup win. We were very, very comfortable. Their goal kick on 30 minutes falls straight to Karsdorp feeding through to Mkhitaryan, who coolly finishes it, gives us the lead. Hold on to that lead until 5 minutes before the end, when the penalty comes in. and Veretout, who is lethal from 12 yards out, slides that home, makes it 2-0. They had 4 chances, only 1 on target. We had 9 with 4. They had more possession. I don't care about possession. Let them have it. They can't do anything with it. We win it, and then we go and attack. That's how it works. That's working. So we shall see. Which brings us bang up to date. We are now, it's 30th of January. Which brings us bang up to date. It's 30th of January, and we are away at Parma. Parma are bottom of Serie A, rooted there. They are 4 points from second spot and 7 points from safety. They've won 1 game all season, minus 23 goal difference. Cue Roma to turn up and roll over and have our bellies tickled by them, and them to steal the win, I think. But hopefully not. We'll see how we get on. There's nothing really to report other than Pedro has slipped disc. He's out. He's going to be 3 to 6 weeks out. So that's disappointing. Gonzalo, he's back. He's got a cold. He'll be back. Zaniolo is getting close. He's 3 to 6 weeks away. We're end of January, so he might make an appearance towards the tail end. I'd love to get him on the pitch just once at least. Mayoral's having a quick run in the squad. Vinicius Junior is needing a rest. He is dog tired, but hopefully this is one where we can actually let it happen and let him rest up for a game. Everything else is the same there. We're sticking with positive. Karsdorp is suffering from lack of match fitness, but he's good enough to go. Vieira's back in the squad. He's been out for a few weeks, so he's come back. He's only on the bench, but just in case we do need something with a little bit more, something a little different moving forward. Mkhitaryan's on there. He's getting, as I said, he can't seem to play 2 games in a row, or at least well. Pellegrini's been okay as that advanced playmaker, but it gives us Vieira can play anywhere along that front 3. So hopefully we'll get something out of this one. Okay. 4-2-3-1, absolutely no surprise there. They won their last game out, which, here we go. Cue Roma rolling over. Let's just see how we get on. And we've seen out the first attack, which is nice. Okay, 15 minutes in, and there's not a lot happening at all here. "20 minutes in, and still not a lot happening here." Right, let's push this up. Let's get some attacking intent going. Okay, here we go. 27 minutes. First real bit of a highlight. Spinazzola picks up the free kick, rolls him through, straight at the keeper though. It's almost straight down the other end. Palmer throw in. Good save from Lopez. Nearly snuck in there. Over the bar from the corner. Okay. Something's happening now from the resulting goal kick. Mkhitaryan all the way over to Spinazzola. Rise one challenge, rise the second one. Oh, it's hit the post. I think, oh, looks like Conte's injured. So close. Road 2 challenges. Free kick from Veretout now. There it is. 35 minutes. Jordan Veretout, 8th goal of the season. A lovely free kick. It was central. The keeper didn't really know which way it was going to go. He went to the keeper's left and up in the postage stamp area. There's not going to save that. So just very attacking. We've started ramping up the shots now. Gagliardini in Karsdorp not having a particularly good game, but we'll see if that can improve. Pick the ball up over doors. Mayoral now outpaces the defender, straight at the keeper though. That's why you've not played much, mate. Looks in the corner. Karsdorp finds it in, but cleared away easily. Okay. Approaching half time. Gagliardini really not having a good game. He's getting worse. Okay, half time with the lead. Veretout's free kick on there. Know you're all capable of even better. Where's Gagliardini? Prove you've got what it takes. That's got him motivated. Failing that, you can get dragged and someone else can take your place. You've got more than enough midfielders that want to play. Okay. Karsdorp as well, not playing the best. We've got Perez on the bench who can come in for him if needs be. Ibanez, again, someone who can play in that position. Really doing from the back out to Karsdorp, blocked shot, and Palmer looked to come away but held up well there by Veretout. Gagliardini is slowly getting better. Long ball over the top for no one. Held up by Veretout, ball thrown in, and Andreas Cornelius. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, Gagliardini, we can't wait for you to play yourself into good form. Cyprian, he got between his defenders, and it's a good finish, but we really should be out of sight here. Just too many players again not having a good game. Another free kick. Can he get two? No. It was heading wide. Keeper palmed it away anyway. Okay, can we get something from the corner? Karsdorp to Veretout, pulls it over and offside, because of course they are. They don't know how to work the flaming short corner routine. Okay. Oh, crossbar and over. We're having chances, but they're not particularly good ones. 20 to play. Antonio being his man. Nowhere near. Okay, last 20. Can we get something after this one? 2, putting about Vieira. Off the bench. He's been on the pitch for a minute. There it is. Fires it in, short corner. Very to Spinazzola. Very finally gets back on side, takes a touch, sees him on the 18-yard line, and fires it into the roof of the net. There's the 2-1. That's a little bit better. Still got players not playing well at all. All done with subs then. Oh, nearly a cookie cutter goal then from the other side, Dave. We're all subbed out. 10 to play. Vieira. Keeper drops it. Vinicius Junior flies it back. Oof. And then Smalling tidies up there. Heading towards the 90th minute now. Another corner for Roma. Being Veretout again. Veretout. Mancini this time blocked. Back out to Spinazzola. Out to Spinazzola again. We're recycling this ball well. Mkhitaryan in the middle. Yeah, he really will be. We got saved, so Veretout. Vinicius Junior. Yeah. Okay. Oh, another great free kick there. Vieira this time with that one. Into injury time we go. Yeah, Vinicius Junior. Slide netting only. Ball's found its way out to Spinazzola, who can lift it over for Mkhitaryan. Good save from the keeper. I thought we finally found our attacking intent. Then we recycled it out to Karsdorp, who was offside. 93rd minute. Free kick straight to Vieira to Vinicius Junior. Oh, keeper does just enough to see it to keep it out. Recycled back to Spinazzola again, fires it over, no one's there. I'd like to get one more during this slot just to make it totally secure. Good header from Smalling. Karsdorp feeling Veretout. Veretout. There it is. Find it in at the near post. And breathe. Everybody's happy now. Vieira back to Ibanez. Out to Karsdorp, to Mkhitaryan, who fed it through, and Veretout breaking from the middle. Yeah, keeper dives over it. 3-1. Game over. Thank you very much. You can blow the whistle now, ref. Blow the whistle. So goal kick, that'll be enough. There's the final whistle. And yeah, we needed to go through the gears there. The positive wasn't working, wasn't getting enough. They pulled it back because we'd not got ourselves out of sight. Pushed the line up, pushed a very attacking, and then 2 goals in the last 15 minutes. Seal the deal. So that keeps us top. Yeah, it's going well. As I said, fingers crossed, we might be on something good here. Looking at the table, we are 6 points clear. Oh, Juve lost again. Juve lost to Napoli. Wow, we're 10 points ahead of Juve. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's massive. That's big. Yes. What we'll do now is we will play through February. Yeah, we've just done January. We'll play through February. We've got some big games coming up here as well. We've got in February coming up, we've got the semi-final against Juve, Verona Spezia. Then the Euro Cup's back. We've got Granada home and away. Crotone, who beat us in the league first time round. We want revenge on them. And we'll come back for the 28th of February for Genoa in the league. Yeah, that's it. Roma wasn't built in a day, but maybe it was built in one season. If you're interested in this challenge that we're doing, it's the Tony Jameson Discord challenge, Discord group challenge. It's season 5. We've done 4 of the ones here. If you want to get involved, hunt out Tony Jameson. He's on Twitter at Tony Jameson. He's on Twitch at Tony Jameson FM. Yeah, give him a little nudge. He'll send you the Discord link. There's loads to do in there, anything from coffee to parenting to fitness. And the new one that starts up is we're just throwing out random footballers' names that we remember. Yeah, it's all good fun. But also in there in this is this challenge. This challenge is 1 season with Rome and transfer limits of you can only buy players that have from clubs that have previously been managed by Jose Mourinho. 7 teams in total: Liera, Benfica, Porto, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Man U, and Spurs. There we go. That's the last one. So yeah, only buy or loan players from there. That's interesting, but it's doable. So yeah, as always, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little notification so you get the told when I drop my next video. The next video coming up will be I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles, my strikerless West Ham series that's in season 3 currently. So yeah, as always, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.